and you may hear it. Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier!
Guys, there's nothing like boxing, and there are no athletes like fighters.
Takes another right. We're in deep trouble again. Frazier down!
You know, you dream of this, I guess, but the very center of it.
What's up, fight fans? I'm your boy Jay Cotto, the Boxing Jedi, and welcome to the Insight. I just want to say it was a pretty good night of boxing, pretty good day of boxing, actually, if you was watching shit over UK. Peace to UK, peace to Ireland, peace to Australia, peace to everybody out there. What's up, Ralph Unreal, my brother? Peace to everybody, man. Everybody out there, man. Even people up in Singapore pirating this shit. Peace to my man, Alex Zhang. Everybody else up there, man. Listen, I got a little footage for y'all. I know y'all busy. Y'all probably reaching out to other boxing, boxing channels and shit. And you're probably watching all your, results and stuff. Well, that's fine and dandy. But I got something to speak on here. And to me, it was the highlight of the night. Like, fuck Mikey Garcia, fuck everybody else. This is the highlight of the night for me after the fights. And this was inevitable. This was inevitable for these two gentlemen to run into each other. And guess what? I got some fucking footage from Fight Hype. They just threw this motherfucker up. And I'm just gonna keep talking about this. We have to insight this. But I want y'all to check this shit out right quick, all right? Check this out right here. All right, y'all saw that. Y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw that. Y'all saw the handshake. Y'all saw, did you see? Did you see what I saw? Did you see that? I mean, look, guys, look. Obviously, we know who wants this fight. We know who wants this fight. Devin Haney wants this motherfucking fight. What's up, D. Douglas? And I'm not caping for Devin Haney because he's black. I'm not caping for Devin Haney because, you know what I'm saying, he's just sort of my skin tone. There's nothing racial. It's got nothing to do with skin politics. This is pure fucking boxing, what I'm speaking now. And you could tell that Devin Haney wants this motherfucker. And these guys are just trying to go the easy way. Now, if you notice, right? You notice Lopez Sr. keeps spitting out Haney's name. They met up tonight. So what's going on? All I know is Teofimo got called a pussy in his face. And I'm going to bring it back so y'all can see it again. I need y'all to see what the fuck I'm seeing. Unless you already see it. And let me mention something real fast, bro. I don't give a fuck about any other channel trying to throw in directs about how they feel about what I said or what the fuck I said. All you got to do is say my name, nigga. You know who the fuck it is. You know what I mean? Y'all don't like what the fuck I'm saying? Friend or foe? It don't matter. It don't matter. Just let me the fuck know. But this is what happened, dog. Now you see that right there, right? Right here. He got called a pussy. He got called a pussy hard. The last time I seen somebody get called a pussy and ain't say nothing and was just redirecting their energy and pounding their chest was Floyd Mayweather Jr. against Oscar De La Hoya. I'm the big dog around here. You pussy. Remember that? I'll bring it back so y'all can see it. Take a good look at Devin Haney's face and what the fuck he doing and look how he looking at him. Peep this. And he's just telling him in his face, make the fight happen. Now watch him allude to the meeting with Bob Arum. First of all, we all know fighters, when they want to make a fight, since they are the boss, they can make a fight. They can make a fucking fight. You're looking at a 3-strap champ who's claiming to be fully unified against a guy who's got the title that's actually standing in his fucking way. The guy that wants the other 3 straps is actually telling this motherfucker in his face, make the fucking fight. Let me bring this back a little bit so you can see the cunnilingus he was called in his fucking face. Now, Teofimo said, sign the fucking contract. And Devin Haney said, what fucking contract? Now watch, like I said, watch Teofimo allude to fucking blaming it on Bob Arum. Now, all you see is Haney Sr. saying, when we gonna make this fight? What happened to the meeting with Bob? When we gonna make this fight? What happened to the meeting with Bob? Niggas, y'all right there, y'all can make this fucking fight happen. Make this fucking fight happen, T.O. Y'all made a mistake. You're gonna get ring rust when you go up against Kambosos. I've been telling people, don't be surprised if you don't get past Kambosos. Don't be surprised. Why? Because this shit's taking too long. Senior's politics, Lopez that is, are terrible. Had they let Bob take in the fucking driver's seat and do what he do during all of this COVID shit and all, bro, he still would have been alright with a Kambosos fight getting 2.5, at least 3, son. But you want 6. And then you went with a fucking premature promotions that couldn't even get it done, and they trying to sue you for the money back. And the other guy, and a fucking a sanctioning body. Man, listen, bro, I've been right about Senior Lopez, that is, all this fucking time. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care you're mad because you get these niggas on your show and you get to talk. That's a straight motherfucking grade A bias. That has no boxing fucking integrity, no boxing journalist integrity at all. When you cape for a nigga just because he comes on your fucking show and gives you a free spit on the mic. Fuck that shit. As a matter of fact, you know why I don't go for motherfucking interviews anymore? Except for the old guys? Because these motherfuckers play themselves. If they know you all about the real spit, they'll try to give you the real spit. And then when you go and check another nigga out where he's on, getting an interview on with his shit, he's fake. The nigga fake. He going fake too. This shit's like pancakes, dog. This fight right now, it's like pancakes that were fucking left unattended, son. Promising a good fucking breakfast, but then your mind is somewhere else to the point you can't even flip the cake, dog. Get the fuck out of here. This shit is straight fucking camel legs right now, dog. Dry, thirsty. This shit is whack. And I hope that everybody sees right now with this footage right here, right here, right here. I don't give a fuck how much of a fanatic you are, Tio. If you are seeing this right motherfucking now, you can fucking see who really wants to fucking fight. Nobody's alluding. You wouldn't see Devin Haney, anybody allude to Eddie Hearn or anybody else like that. Why? Because he's by himself, telling him to make the fight. Now all of a sudden, Bob, you tell Bob what to do. Nobody can say Bob ain't gonna make this fight because Bob told these guys, don't fucking leave the stable, dog. And what did they go and do? All of a sudden, Bob's a fucking slave trader now. But Bob wasn't a slave trader when he made the fight between him and Loma, right? And now all of a sudden, that's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers be placating to bullshit. Let's look, check out.
We got to stop telling the team, win, and go back and win. And tell them that we ready, bro. We know what they can do.
I want to bring this back. I want to bring this back. You see the hand out? You see the hand out? You see the handshake? Then he said, I'll get this piece of garbage out the way. All right, look at Senior's face. Look at Senior's face. Senior don't want his son fighting anybody like Devin Haney. Because Devin Haney will fucking give this dude a hard day at the office. D. Douglas says that if they fight, it would be a draw. No doubt. Everybody's is entitled to their own opinion. Me personally, Devin Haney outclasses this kid. Why? You ask? Because Teofimo is on some diva shit. And he's taking his time to make something that's supposed to fucking happen. Right in front of him, he's got a young man that's in the way of him being fully unified, bro. We all seen this and we all know Teofimo is not fully unified without beating Devin Haney. But since these guys were told by Mauricio Suleiman, the same guy that told Devin Haney he's got a real title, he's been told that he's fully fucking unified, which we know he's not. And they want to talk about Josh Taylor? Pump the brakes, kid. You got to handle your business right with this man right here before you shout anything out. Once again, taking nothing away from Teofimo. By the look on Senior's face right there, bro, he didn't like that fucking handshake. He more than likely told him why the fuck you shook his hand, especially in front of camera. You know he's tight about this. His father has his son's path to becoming so-called in the brackets in this era of the greats. And how to do it easy without taking the hard fights. This is what we see. Nobody can deny what I'm saying. Because it's the actions that speak louder than fucking words, bro. My man is tight right now. Look at seeing his face. Looking straight at the handshake. Straight at the handshake. He didn't like that. He didn't like that. Then look at Devin Haney. Looking straight at Senior. And what I find disrespectful here when I bring it back again, you see Devin Haney's father looking at Teofimo, not really saying nothing. It's like the fathers are talking to the opposite sons. Right? You got Haney Sr. talking to Teofimo Lopez, Tio, and then you got Lopez Sr. speaking to Devin. Across the table shit. Check it out. Look at everybody's movements. Look at everybody's movements. Talking about he ain't fought nobody. Talk about he ain't fought nobody. Okay. Take a good page out of Canelo Alvarez's book, who's fighting fucking Caleb Plant, who ain't fighting nobody. But the reason why Canelo's fighting him, because he knows that he's the last obstacle of becoming what? Unified. He's got a strap. You got a strap in front of you that you're supposed to have. And you're talking all this shit? And I also like that Haney Sr. went straight to the boxer. Went straight to the fighter. And asked him, it's a deal? Now, everybody, regardless, there's only 3 heads on here watching. This will become a video soon, and other people will catch up to it. You will see exactly how this shit will catch heat. Nobody else talk about this. All these so-called TFemo motherfucking nut huggers. I don't give a fuck who you are, son. All you motherfuckers out there now don't want to talk about this, right? This is why this is the insight. This is why this is the realest channel ever. Yeah, Martin did good against fucking a guy that we knew that was inactive and was gonna lose tonight anyway, because Mikey Garcia is not fucking elite. Let's get real with it. Now we got this shit in front of us. The fucking real, son. Everybody want to talk about unification? Everybody want to talk about either that or the titles don't fucking matter? Well, you know what? Catch your interest in this shit. Call this shit out. And other fucking fights that are supposed to be fucking made for unification. Make the fucking titles great again. Because they're supposed to be in the fucking way. Fuck all this star-studded shit. Nobody's name is bigger than the fucking sport. Unless you've already unified or already graduated to a point where you're a household fucking name. And even still though, your name is not bigger than the sport. The sport makes the fucking man. The man does not make the fucking sport. Bottom fucking line, son. Let's get fucking real with this. Call this shit out. Talk about this the way it's supposed to be talked about. Yo, you seen how fucking Devin Haney and fucking Teofimo Lopez, bro, were going at it after the fight, son? You saw how they was face to face and he shook fucking Senior's hand? Haney, that is. You saw how Lopez Senior didn't fucking like the handshake? Talk about this. This needs to be talked about. This needs to be brought out in the light. Because everybody got their own fucking narrative. Especially if they fucking nut hugging on Teofimo. Oh, Teofimo's not ducking nobody. Oh, Bob Arum this. Oh, Bob Arum that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Haney Sr. right now just did the fucking reels, kid. He stepped to the fucking boxer knowing that his fucking so-called trainer manager, whatever the fuck his father does, that hunts down the money the wrong fucking way and doesn't make the fights that is supposed to happen. Taking so long to fight fucking Cambosis. And it is his fault because had he stood with Bob Arum knowing the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Look, this is the same guy that made fucking Lomachenko pull out $400,000 out of his fucking purse in order to make this fight fucking happen. Because there was no money that could have went higher at that time. Fuck out of here. Everybody needs to speak on this, man. Let me bring it back one more time.
We do that shit inside the ring, bro. You gotta do that shit inside the ring, bro. Hell
All right. You know what I'm saying? We fucking heard it, bro. We heard it and we saw it. We heard it and we saw it. Anybody have questions, bro? Anybody got questions? We got 8 good fight fans watching. I'm on this show. One of y'all got questions or something like my brother Douglas here, Ralph Unreal. You know what I'm saying? Ralph Unreal says fight must happen. The fight must happen after Cambosos. Would be a great fight. Yes. But I have a feeling that Teofimo is not going to get past Cambosos, bro. Puerto Rican Rum, what's going on, brother? He goes tag team match. The Lopez versus Haney. That would be fucking awesome, right? Imagine that. Tag team boxing, bro. I'm saying this fight needs to fucking happen. This right now should be the most important fight that we should be talking about after this Cambosos bullshit, son. Supposedly, to the TO extremists, right? This is supposed to be a fucking tune-up. Yep, no doubt, Ralph. No doubt, Mr. Unreal. For real, for real. Like people are sleeping on Cambosos, bro. What happens if Cambosos is the better man that night? I believe that's gonna happen. You know why? Because T.O. is too much fucking saying, I'm gonna make this fight, I'm gonna make that fight. And let me tell you something. He better get a different trainer if he's gonna go up. If that's a big capital I and a big capital F. If they decide to fucking fight him. Puerto Rican Rum says, does this fight happen at 135 or 140? Because both guys have talked about moving up. Well, yeah, it should be at 135. You know why? Because at 140, it would make no fucking sense for these guys to unify that, right? Because we've already got a unified champ at 140. That's undisputed, and that's Josh Taylor. That's totally undisputed. So this fight has to happen at 135, where Teofimo is. Bottom fucking line. All this, after Cambosos, we want Josh Taylor. We want Tank. Bro. Your boy, the swollen seafood lip wonder, Raleigh fucking Romero, is fighting Tank. Why are you speaking Tank? He's not on the table. You about to go into a fight and out of a fight. And you better hope and pray that you don't lose to Cambosos. Because if you do, it'll be Haney versus Cambosos, and it would have been easier for Haney to fucking unify. And you would have been kicking yourself in the ass, and as you get older and bitter, you will be blaming your father. Just like we told you. Just like we fucking told you. Mazerus, Brother Maze, what's going on, brother? My man was shredding. Go check out Brother Maze's channel. My man's amazing on motherfucking strings, kid. Love you, brother, no doubt. You know what I mean? This fight has to be made no matter what. It must be fucking made. What's up, Anthony Manzano? He goes, Jedi. For me, why I don't give respect to guys like Haney, Tank, and Stevenson is they're not building their own persona and personality. You're trying too much to be like Money Mayweather. Well, no doubt, I can see the attitude. I can see the attitudes, but you know what though? What's really more important as to just looking at the perspective of not liking the guy because they're acting too much like this, at least you have to look at it, Mr. Manzano, like this. Who's the real one that really wants this fight? Who's the one that stepped to who? You know what I'm saying? Who's the one that stepped to who? What's up, Blueprint Sports? Who's the one that stepped to who? Whose father really trying to get the deal? I got him on a handshake. That means that if he beats Cambosos after Cambosos, this is the fight we're supposed to see after. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, Mikey Garcia lost, bro. Know what I'm saying? He did what he did, but that's because of his inactivity. Piece of Blueprint Sports. The same thing's gonna happen to Tio, bro. Inactive, doing, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's talking about this. Fight Hype bought it on camera, but us as smaller boxing channels that like panels and shit, and I'm gonna make a big panel on this tomorrow, boy. Coffee and boxing tomorrow, Sunday fucking morning, son. Mad Cups of Butelo and a whole bunch of fucking boxing heads talking about this shit right here. If y'all want to talk Mikey Garcia tomorrow, I don't give a fuck. Y'all could do that on other channels. Because I really don't care about Mikey Garcia. I already knew he was going to lose this fucking fight. Because he was inactive. What, 19 fucking months, bro? Doing snack commercials, getting fat. Motherfucker looking like a baby kangaroo and shit. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Not interested. That's why he didn't come out my fucking mouth. And every time they would ask me, I said this. I said, don't be surprised if he fucking loses. Now, before I go, I want to let you guys know, man, we should be talking about this fight. Y'all should be talking about this fight. Y'all should bring this shit up. Yo, you seen that fight hype video? Let me run it back to y'all one more time, bro. One more time. So y'all can see exactly what the fuck I saw. And hopefully you see now.
We do that shit inside the ring, bro. You gotta do that shit inside the ring, bro. After they both on me, another bit, Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. You ever know?
All right? Y'all seen it. Mr. Manzano says Jedi. When you look at Emmanuel Navarrete in terms of his body style, but would be the limit for him in terms of weight classes, for me, the max would be 135. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. But I don't like to speak. I mean, you know, it's boxing talk, but I don't like to speak prematurely about the kid because he's got a couple of ways to go. But he broke that kid face. He made him look like a motherfucking light bulb. My man looked like a fucking. You know how a pear looks, Manzano? You ever now turn the pear? You know how it's small on top and then it starts protruding on the bottom. Now turn it upside down. That's exactly what this motherfucker's face looked like after Navarrete. If I'm lying, bro, that motherfucker got pelted, son. Pelted. You know what I'm saying? He's got to give future that kid. But yeah, 135 would be that, and that would be great to the addition of these motherfuckers here. And I hope that they keep their eye on Navarrete because you know what I'm saying. He's a working wonder, bro. He's gonna do a lot of things if he continues. Work a little bit on his defense, but he's gonna be great. Just give him some time. You know what I'm saying? He goes, I'm talking in terms of his power, translating not his weight. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you, but you know what I'm saying? I think Navarrete is one that you see his frame. I think his limit would probably be in about maybe 3.5 years from now, 147, dog. And guys that keep fighting, you can always work power. You can always punch harder, bro. When I was training, bro, you know, I learned how to punch like a fucking heavyweight. You know what I mean? It was times that I was stunning motherfuckers with a jab, dog. And I'm at 2 weight classes. Like it can happen. Look at Canelo. Nobody thought that Canelo was gonna bring that motherfucking weight to where he's at now. Look what he's doing, right? Because he works on that power. So I don't really think it's about, you know what I'm saying, translating his power. Because his power, if he works on it, it won't need any translation. It'll just need a bridge. You know what I'm saying? To just basically attach on to his weight. So as he's going up, he's gonna have to work on power. Keep the speed, polish the speed always, but work with power. You know what I'm saying? Work with a lot of power. Look at Roberto Duran, right? Look at Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns was big. He wasn't a big puncher until Emmanuel Stewart got him and taught him how to fucking plant them shits. And what happened? So you know what I mean? I can understand. 135 would be great, and he would bring that power. But I think as he gets older, with better training, and he adapts, Navarrete will definitely. I see him. I see him in 3.5 years from now, bro, going to 147. He's gonna take his time. He's gonna be one of those fighters, bro, that did his homework. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna see styles. See, that's what people don't understand. You stay in a weight class and you keep busy and you fight the who's who, of course, but you keep busy. And as you keep fucking busy, you see styles. What do you think Mike Tyson was so fucking adaptive? Because he kept seeing the same styles, the same, you know what I'm saying, over and over again. Look at Sugar Ray Leonard. Look at Marvelous Marvin Hagler. How long was it for him to get a title? But then he was in that weight class, conquered it, bro. The best middleweight ever, in my opinion, bro. Monzona, all the motherfuckers, bro. They mastered that. They mastered the styles in there. When you got a motherfucker like even Terrence Bud Crawford, even though the competition in his era was a bit lighter, he still saw many styles. That's why when he's at 147, he was able to fucking read that shit. Only difference is as you go up, you'll see the same styles, but it's the power. It's the power. It's the trick up the sleeve. It's that shot you don't see when you got that power. You know what I mean? He goes, I think guys like Danny and Mikey Garcia made a mistake in adding weight because I don't think their natural weight is welterweight. No, it's not. It's not. And these are the same guys that didn't work on their power. You know, you have to work on the power. If you're going up to punch more weight, the power you have now. You see, this is why martial artists, right? Let's just talk martial arts for a minute. You got guys that break bricks and shit. How many times have they calloused themselves and worked on their power in order to do that, in order to focus it where they can snap shit? Right? The same thing here. If you're going up, if you're a 135 fighter and you're thinking about going up 2 weight classes, right? Like Juan Manuel Marquez, right? That's a tongue twister. You know, when he fought Mayweather, he only had what 2.5, 3 months to train to move up. His power, what Mr. Monzon is saying, his power did not cross over. It wasn't translated because he didn't work on that power. He was just working on staying fast and trying to corner Floyd so he can target him. What's going on, Tony Boswell? How you doing, my brother? No doubt, salute to you. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, he goes, oh, what worries me about this Lopez versus Haney fight is specifically Devin's father's going to start talking a lot of trash, saying Devin can knock out Tio with 1 punch. Well, sometimes you got to use your boxing logic, bro. Right? Like, how many times Mayweather said he was going to knock motherfuckers out when he became Money Mayweather? Not Pretty Boy. Pretty Boy was knocking motherfuckers out there. When he moved up, what happened, right? So this is what I'm saying. You know what you call that? You call that trying to persuade the man, antagonize the man. Because listen, I'm more than sure if you had beef with me or anybody else, you would want to hear, yo, Anthony, I'll knock you the fuck out. Mazone, I'll knock you. You'd be like, man, I wish you fucking would. That makes the other guy really want this guy more. See, Ali, you know, guys that were good with their mouths, you know, guys that were, you know, really, really Mayorga, all the motherfuckers that were shit. Oh, fuck yeah, I'll knock you out. Most of their fights, they ain't do none of that. It's just antagonizing. It's a bait. You know what I'm saying? It's a psychological war. See, and you heard other guys say this in their way. I'm gonna say it like this: boxing is like playing tag with the hands, bro. That's all that shit is. It depends how hard you tag and how fast you tag your opponent, right? You can talk that hit and not get hit shit. No doubt, I believe that too, but that's impossible. That's impossible because one must get hit in order to hit. The problem here is, will you neutralize that? So Ali rope-a-dope on Foreman, example, where Foreman was throwing all these power shots and Ali would lean back and people would say, that's stupid. No, 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 no. As you lean back, by the time that punch reaches its end, it's already neutralized. It's lost its power. It's lost its pepper because you went back with it and it's just basically as he threw that, he's sort of missing but catching you, but it's left its power. You're not right at its center line. It's not right at its base. You know what I mean? There are many tactics. There are guys like Loma that when you swear you got that right hook targeted, this motherfucker turn his cheek or his whole body and go with the whole momentum. See, he also said, but the difference, Ali, he brought it up when he talked all the trash and he will knock people out. But Devon has a track record. Well, listen, if we're gonna go there, Ali didn't knock out most of his opponents either, especially motherfuckers like Ken Norton and a couple of others. Like I'm saying, there is no difference. You can try it, Mr. Manzone. You can try to look at it any other way. The answer will still be there. What I'm telling you. You know what I mean? The only difference in fighters are if you is just this. If you really want to fight, you make the fight. What makes the two differences is one don't want to fight and one wants to fight. Those are the only two differences. Otherwise than that, when we look at a boxing match, we're basically seeing the same thing in different renditions. No doubt, Mr. Boswell. That's all I'm saying. A lot of these fighters swear they're gonna knock people out and they don't. But that's not the focus. The focus is making this fight and seeing what we can get out of it. Because to tell you the truth, maybe some people, which are these two, in a fight, maybe Teo may knock Devin out. No doubt, my brother. Always, always, my brother. You're not wrong at all. Those are good. It's a good boxing conversation, brother. Love you for it, bro. No doubt, brother. You know what I'm saying? He goes, thank you for clearing that up because I watched highlights of Muhammad Ali on YouTube, but I'm guessing they usually put the fight knockouts. Yeah, they do, my brother. They do. You know what I'm saying? They do. But that happens with every fight. Mike Tyson hardly didn't knock motherfuckers out after a while. You know what I'm saying? It happens. Look at Keith Thurman. He was called one time, right? And instead of taking that moniker away, he should have called himself Punch Time because he still was catching motherfuckers, but he wasn't knocking nobody out. And everybody thought, oh, he lost his power. No, that happened. Look at Manny Pacquiao. Knocked some out at 147. Knocked a lot of niggas out at 140. Right? This is what I'm saying. Not all the time that a fighter says, I'm going to knock you out, the thought that is actually going to happen. That's all a psychological warfare. We know. It's just like being called pussy, right? And you hate that shit, or being called a faggot or something. Like, you're like, motherfucker, oh, I can't wait to hit this mother. But that's what the person that said that is trying to get the other fighter to mindset to be in. To get, I'm going to fucking close his mouth, bro. Yo, make the fight until they get that. And then all of a sudden, they're all in their mind. They're all in their motherfucking mind. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Bruce? What's going on, Bruce? The boxing relic. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying here is there are only two differences in a fighter, right? He either wants to fight or don't want to fight. But otherwise than that, when we look at everything, we're just seeing different renditions of punches. And it's like a chess game. It's the same board, same pieces. It's how the player uses them. Same thing here in boxing. They've got a lot of mechanics. They've got a lot of punches. You know what I'm saying? They've got a lot of punch output, but it's how you use them pieces, how you use them tools. You know what I mean? That's all. But one more time, I'm gonna run it back for you, good people, my good people, so you can see exactly who really wants this motherfucking fight. And we gotta speak about this more, bro. I feel very strongly on this.
We do that shit inside the ring, bro. You gotta do that shit inside the ring, bro. African Don't do it, baby. Not on my blood. Never been, bro. I would have been nothing, bro. You've been fed from a silver spoon your whole life. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. You ain't for nobody, bro. I ain't want to fucking say you ain't for nobody. I ain't want to go to what happened to the meeting with Bob? 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 Exactly. What happened to the meeting? No, ain't no anybody. What the fuck? We gotta stop fucking talking shit and get in the fucking win. Anytime. We ready, bro. You know what they calling you out. Anytime. Come on, man. Come on, man. Do it, bro. I'll take this shit all day.
And there you saw it. What's up, OG Boogie? What's going on, brother? There you saw it. You saw it. So this is something that we should be talking about now. We should really be talking about this. This is the only thing that should be talked about. Is these two motherfuckers getting it on after Kambosos. And if Kambosos wins, which I got a feeling he is, because Teal's not that type of fighter, bro, that he could just leave back. See, a lot of these fighters, bro, they got spoiled. They got their money, right? They got the belts, and they leaned back, becoming active. Take a good look at what happened to Mikey Garcia. This motherfucker, we swore he was going to be a bet, and look what happened. Look what happened. Took a beating from fucking Errol Spence Jr., didn't try to punch with the puncher, and then now he fucking comes here with this shit. Imagine what Manny Pacquiao would have done to this kid. So, you know, Mikey Garcia got a lot of redemption for himself to go through, you know what I'm saying, and put himself through, and I wish him luck with that. I really do. But Devin Haney and Teofimo is a fight that needs to be talked about without any racism, without any fucking motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, racism, again, no agendas. As fight fans, we need to speak on this. You know what I'm saying? We need to speak on this. OG says, so why are they trying to fight at 140 when they should be fighting at 135? Punk ass Lopez don't want to give a rematch with Lomachenko because he knows he's going to get his butt whooped. I can feel you on that, bro. Lopez is too scared to give Lomachenko a rematch, so Lomachenko have to go and fight Comey just to get a rematch. And I agree. I agree with you. No, and I guarantee you, he will fight Haney for undisputed, not like Lopez. Exactly, bro. Like I said, like I was saying before, there's only two differences in a fighter, bro, between fighters. One wants to fight, and one really doesn't want to fight. You know what I mean? What's up, Ness Mendoza? How you doing, my friend? I hope you okay, man. You know, we over here just talking boxing, man. You know. I hope everything's good. I hope you're good. You know, and I just want this fight to be talked about. I want this fight to fucking happen. It needs to happen no matter what anybody says, bro. It really, really needs to happen, bro. Exactly. That's why Manny Pacquiao didn't waste time because you know what I'm saying? He would have hurt that kid, bro. He would have hurt that kid like really, 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 really bad, bro. He would have really, really hurt that kid. And I'll tell you like this, bro. I was one that I was like, I hope Manny don't take this fucking fight. I really don't. Because what we would have seen would have been just Manny just abusing a young fucking, you know what I'm saying? It would have like he was fighting somebody from the fucking from the amateurs. No doubt Bruce goes, well, I'm about to sign off anyway, man. So this has been your insight. I'm Jay Cotto, guys. I'll catch you tomorrow morning on Coffee and Boxing, and we'll be talking more about this. God bless. Stay vigilant. Peace, guys.
That is the most spectacular one-punch set of Manny Pacquiao's.
You may hear it. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier.
Guys, there's nothing like boxing, and there are no athletes like fighters.
Think another right. We're in deep trouble again.